Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bronte, for those of you that are new here, and in today's Clean With Me, I'm going to be doing an empty house clean with me. It's a move-out cleaning of our old rental house, and if that is something that you are interested in, continue watching, and if you're new here, stick around and subscribe to my channel and join the family. We would love to have you. I am starting with the oven, removing the oven racks, and wiping out any burnt food that might be on the bottom of the oven. And now I'm just going to apply a baking soda and water mixture to my oven door as well as the inside of the oven, and I'm going to let this sit as long as I can and get to cleaning some of the other parts of the kitchen. This looks like it's such a disaster, but I promise you it works so well. I'm also using baking soda to clean our stainless steel sink. I'm just using whatever was left from the oven, and I'm just using this to get off any leftover gunk and grime, or if there's any food particles left behind, so that this sink is looking nice and clean for whoever is moving into this house next. I'm just using a regular sponge to scrub the sink and really work that baking soda around to get it extra clean. Now I'm thoroughly going to rinse this sponge and then rinse down everything in the sink, including the faucet and both sides of the sink. Get as much baking soda down as I can, and I really wanted to scrub this faucet head because we do have harder water here, so it does get built up, and I also cleaned the hose from the faucet. I'm going to go back in with that rinsed off sponge and just wipe everything down and try to get any remaining baking soda that might be on the faucet handle, might be on the sides of the sink, and I'm also going to take a rag and wipe everything down. And now I'm just using a spray bottle with vinegar in it, and I'm just spraying the entire inside of the oven where all that baking soda is and letting that bubble up. And then I'm just going in with a scrubbing sponge and scrubbing any burnt bits off of the oven and really getting this nice and clean.
We're on top tonight, we will not come down. We're on fire, we're going high.
Feeling like we're superstars. Paparazzi flashing lights, so roll out the red carpet now,
I'm going to take a wet towel. I'm going to wipe down any excess baking soda that is left in the oven. I did have to rinse the towel a bunch of times, so if you are trying to clean your oven doing this way, expect to rinse your towel or your sponge off a bunch of times. And now I'm going to be moving on to the stove. I'm removing the grates, and I'm using this Super Clean to get the grates extra clean. It does an amazing job at getting any excess grease off of the grates on the stove, as well as the discs that are on the burner. And then I just let this sit for a little bit. You don't want to let it dry on there. And now I'm going to go back in and clean my stove just using Windex because it makes it extra nice and shiny.
Tomorrow, so take a picture, remember, it's gonna be X-rated.
I am also going to be using Windex just to wipe down the outside of the microwave. It's probably not the greatest thing to be using on stainless steel, but you know, I forgot my stainless steel cleaner, so here we are, and I'm using Windex to get any fingerprints and any smudges off of the microwave. So that is also nice and clean for these new tenants moving into our old house that was so kind to us and did our family so good. I'm also going to be cleaning the knobs on the stove and behind the knobs to get any gunk, grime, whatever it may be that we might have left behind.
We're just going, oh, we're just shouting, hey, cause we're owning this dance floor like a New York catwalk. Take a picture and save it. We're gonna be X-rated, and tonight we gon' party like there's no tomorrow. So take a picture, remember, it's gonna
also going to wipe down any excess baking soda that might have been left behind from when I was cleaning the inside of the oven. And I am also going to spray and clean the outside of the oven door to get that nice and shiny and get that nice and clean. Any fingerprints, baking soda, get it all off.
Tonight we will not come down. We're on fire, we're going high.
Now I'm moving back to cleaning the grates and the burner discs with a scrubbing sponge and scrubbing using that Super Clean that I had already sprayed on there. You do want to make sure that you rinse it all off really well, but this stuff works amazing to get gunk and grime and grease off of your burners and the grates on your stove.
Take a picture and say that we're gonna be X-rated. And tonight we gonna
I'll be using the Method Daily Granite to clean our countertops. It's in an apple orchard scent. It smells really amazing and it makes the counters look really shiny, but yet still very clean. So I'm gonna vacuum out the drawers and the cabinets. You're probably like, what is she doing? But if you haven't really looked in your drawers or your cabinets, you probably should, because there's probably some dust and stuff in there that you don't even realize is in there until you take your stuff out. So I'm going to vacuum those out, and then I'm using this Lysol hydrogen peroxide spray to clean the inside of all of the drawers and all of the cabinets. I'm using that Lysol hydrogen peroxide spray again in the pantry and wiping down the shelves. I will not be buying this again. It kind of smells like vomit to me, as well as my husband. I don't know why. Maybe we just got a bad bottle, but if you like it, to each their own, and that's okay. I'm also going to be wiping down the baseboards and getting those nice and clean because they were real dirty, especially the ones that were behind our furniture. I'm going to be using just some good old-fashioned Windex to clean the back sliding glass door because it works super well, and I honestly really love the smell of Windex. I don't know why, maybe it's because my dad always cleans with Windex, but this stuff works super well, so that's what I'm going to be using to clean the sliding glass door. I'm going to go through and dust all of the blinds using a Swiffer duster. There is usually a wand, but I do not have the wand because I have 2 children and they stole the wand as a play toy. So I'm just going to clean all of the blinds using the Swiffer duster and get everything nice and clean. Next up on the to-do list is to vacuum the floors. I'm using my Shark Rocket Vacuum. I absolutely love it. I rave about it in all of my cleaning videos when I use it. It is so good. It stores super easy. It's easy to maneuver, and I just absolutely love that it is at a reasonable price, unlike the Dyson, in my opinion, is very expensive. So I'm just using my Shark Rocket Vacuum and cleaning the floors, and I'm also going to be using a Swiffer wet mop. I usually use my O-Cedar mop, but I decided today that I would try out the Swiffer and see how well it does, and I'm just using the heavy-duty Swiffer pads, and it seemed to work really well, and it had a nice fresh scent when I was cleaning. moving right along to the bathrooms. I'm using the Clorox Bleach Cleaning Toilet Gel to clean the toilets and Lysol Bathroom Cleaner to clean the bathtubs. And I'm just going to get in there and really scrub these bathtubs, scrub the hard water stains off of the handle and off of the faucet, and then just really scrub them down, get any soap scum that might be left behind off of the bathtub. I'm using Windex to wipe down the mirrors, and then in the other bathroom I am also going to be using the same things. I'm using that Lysol Power Bathroom Cleaner to clean the master bathtub, and like I did before, I'm just going to scrub the bathtub really well, and then I'm also going to scrub the faucet and the handle really well to get that hard water off of there so it's nice and shiny. I also went back in after I had cleaned the bathtub and rinsed it all down so that the hard water wasn't sitting on there and leaving more stains. I'm also using that Lysol cleaning spray to clean the countertops and clean inside of the sinks. I will also be using that spray to wipe down the inside of the linen closet that was in our bathroom, and then I'm also going to use that spray to clean the inside of the medicine cabinet so that it is nice and clean for whoever is moving in here. I don't want to leave the house gross, not that we were gross, but you know what I'm saying. And then I'm just going to Windex the mirrors and continue wiping down the bathroom and getting up any of that Windex that might have gotten all over the counters. And I'm just gonna finish up and make sure that there's no streaks and no spots left behind on this mirror. Now I'm just gonna move on to vacuuming the rest of the upstairs. I still can't believe that we moved out of this house and we bought our own house. This house was so good to us, and it is so surreal being here without our furniture, without the kids here with me. This house was so good to us. We have so many amazing memories here. Kingsley learned to walk here. Tegan learned how to ride a bike without training wheels here. And it's been so fun living here. It was the first house we moved into when we moved to Las Vegas, but we are so excited to start our new journey in our new house, and I am so excited to bring you guys along with me throughout the whole process of moving and getting new cleaning videos out for you in our new house. It's just so amazing. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Join the family. We would love to have you. My channel isn't just cleaning motivation, although there is a lot of it on here because I really enjoy putting these out for you guys, but it's motherhood, lifestyle, and all things that come with being a mom. So stick around and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next cleaning video. I hope you guys have a super amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!